This conveyor is designed to eject the incorrect tray. The conveyor will eject the tray using rollers that will rotate anti-clockwise to push the tray off the system. In order to accept the correct tray, the rollers will rotate clockwise.
So we'll take a look now at what will happen when the yellow tray is put onto the assembly. LDR is going to detect this as the correct tray, and that's going to send a signal to the rollers to rotate in a clockwise direction, and that will push the tray onto the next conveyor belt.
Here is an example of the rejection system. The LDR detects that it is the black box, and it turns the rollers anti-clockwise, knocking off the black tray.
Right, so we'll take a look next at the mechanism that's actually driving these rollers. So we use the train sprocket mechanism. This allows the rollers to rotate at the same speed and in the same direction without the need for idler gears. So each roller has its own individual sprocket, and that allows them to all rotate at the same rate. There's only one sprocket that has a motor connected to it, so that one is the drum sprocket, and that's what rotates the chain then.
Here is a demonstration on our LDR calibration system. In the center of our base, we have 4 threaded bars, a plate and a bracket to hold our LDR. There'll be 4 nuts on the bars, which will be used to help raise and lower the plate and our bracket to adjust our LDR calibration.
Right, so the loose roller, now this is a pretty important component. Now, sometimes what will happen is a tray will actually get stuck between the conveyor belt and the main assembly. So what this single roller here inside does is ensures that the tray sits on top of the LDR correctly. This by having its own individual motor. It's not connected to the sprockets, and it's not connected to the motor that's driven the main rollers, and you can attach it and reattach it with a latch very easily.
Here is an animation or exploded view showing off all the different components that make up our conveyor belt.
So the collapsed view then, you can see all the parts are put back together in a nice, neat fashion. Lovely stuff.